NATO forces are currently stretched thin with the Cold War gone hot. An East German tank company is on its way to establish further control of their lines. Our platoon of the latest Leopard 1A4s is in the area and is tasked with attriting the enemy on their flank. We can expect a company of East German T-72s followed by BMP-1s. If it wasn't obvious, we are outnumbered. My name is Fan Fantasy and this is Gunner Heap PC. This is an old mission that I've done earlier in my videos, and I think it's time to visit again with a much lower survivability rate. This time with the Leopard 1A4s, just to showcase the fire control systems and just to have a bit of a challenge. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like with a hash round and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Alright, so just like our old video, we're going to be defending our objective June right here. We are a platoon of Leopard 1A4s, so we don't really have much of a plan except to defend and to hold. And so my plan is to really be splitting into two sections, Alpha, Bravo. Alpha will be covering the west, and then Bravo will be covering the eastern area up here. And so our plan is to really not engage from too far, but we're going to have the main engagement area to be about this square block right here. So once they hit this first road right here, that is the trigger point to really be engaging the enemy contact. We are expecting about a company. One of the things I'm going to do is also going to be controlling each of the tanks individually as best as I can, because I don't really trust the robot gunners. Originally, this mission is for the M60A3, so would have been a lot different, but we're gonna make do with what we got, and we'll see how we do. So hope you guys enjoy this one. All right, so we're gonna start the mission time now, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying the latest update, especially with the Leopard 1A4s and the impact marks. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna halt the platoon, and while we're doing that, I'm gonna get him to reload Sabo, and then I'm gonna control the platoon sergeant. We're gonna get him to move far right, and just to get eyes on the incoming company. And this looks like a little bug right here, visual bug right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna be practicing the jockeying movement, because there's no way we're gonna be standing out there like a static target. Maximum 2 shots. We're gonna reverse back and then reposition ourselves. Maybe even 1, and then we'll move back, because we are pretty much a glass cannon with any hit. So we want to try our best to survive, and I think our survival rate is quite low, so I'm honest with you all. And so what I'm going to do is going to restock Sable and see if we can get eyes on that company. I do see movement toward 12 o'clock, looks like a platoon. And we do have time to set up, so I'm going to get him to reverse. Alright, so I'm going to get his wingman up. And if I remember last time, they do move up towards the middle. And so we're going to try our best to be prepared for that, in case if they do come up towards the middle. And so he's going to be more so in the middle on the right side. And likewise, going to get him to reload an extra Sable round. Alright, so last but not least, I'm going to get him to move towards the objective, and he's going to get eyes on the engagement area. I also want to acknowledge that the game looks a lot different and performs a lot better than it was a few years ago when I first recorded this mission. But it still has a long way to go for sure. Currently we are being indirect, which makes a lot of sense for the East Germans and Soviets to do that. Okay, so I do see about a platoon on the right. Still quite far out. See, let's get a range on that. About 2100. And fire. And target. I think that was target destroyed. Nice. Okay. Again, we're gonna reposition ourselves. But I don't want to get too overly ambitious, so let's get our 2SE up. Yeah, We don't have thermals, so smoke is not going to help us a lot. About 2100. Fire. Oh, he stopped. Yeah, so if they stop, it messes up with your lead for sure. And he's trying to fire at us. Firing. That might be over. Okay, yep. Let's not... yeah, let's not use up our luck. So I'm going to get him to restock. And we're also going to be calling in casts as well. We're going to get as much help as we can get. I know we're engaging a little bit early than we want, but I want to pick off as much as we can before they get into our engagement area. Again, we're going to get them to peek up, shoot one or two, and then fall back and reposition. Oh, there they are. And fire. Target. Again, gonna fall back. I do hear our, it's like our A10 and our Phantom in the AO. And this opportunity to restock, and then let's get our other wingmen up. Okay, I do see dust trails beyond that hill. About 1300 on. Firing. Target destroyed. Two more on the left. On. Good hit. Okay, we're gonna jockey to the right. Let's make sure we're not getting flanked though. Gosh, they're right there. Shoot. Oh, no, no, no. They're coming towards us. Okay, we're gonna come back for that platoon later. But they are really close on the middle. Fire. Oh, no. Okay, they're in the middle now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we do know that they're coming towards the middle. We're gonna have to do a reverse slope defense now. It's just got a lot harder for us. See how our platoon leader is doing. Okay, unfortunately. Okay, so other call signs are engaging. On. And firing. Target. Okay, we're gonna jockey to the right. That one might be destroyed. There he is. I do see his antenna. Oh, we got it. Took a hit. There he is. Oh my goodness. Okay, this just got really bad, but we're gonna engage that single tank right there. Gonna be really close, so I'm gonna range it low. Oh, there he is. He's on the left. And firing. Target destroyed. Is he still up? There he is. And firing. And target stopped. Okay, so we're down to our 2 call signs. Let's see how he's doing. He's pretty good. Let's get him to reload. Alright, so unfortunately, I think they have bypassed us on the left side. And so I'm going to get my single call sign to scout out and see. But, man. Oh my goodness. So we only lost 2 of our call signs in our platoon. 50% loss. And clearly they're not at the objective, but they're probably around the objective. Let's see if we can actually get them. Okay, I don't see any remnants here. Oh, BMP's on. Alright. Target, let's get heat next. Might be another BMP down there. There he is. Identified. Firing. BMPs can still kill us, so we do need to watch out for them. I'm gonna watch the middle in case there's another tank coming up or something. There he is. Firing. I might be a little low. And firing. Target. Yep, he's still up. And fire. And target destroyed. Nice. 3 BMPs destroyed. So I'm assuming there's a platoon of tanks that might have bypassed us there. And so I'm gonna get ready for that. Don't see any more on our engagement area. Unfortunately, we did get distracted in the middle, so one of the platoons did bypass us for sure. Yeah, one of the good things about the Leopard is that it is fast. It can hit and shoot, but at the end of the day, it is a glass cannon. Oh, there they are. Looking right behind us. Alright. Okay, Sable is next. I wonder if they're gonna reverse back. Nope, he didn't know where his friend got hit. On and firing. Target. And he's still up. Oh yeah, he's trying to look for us. Okay, and firing. And target destroyed. There he is, right there. And firing. There you go, got him. Okay, now he needs to reload. Alright, so I'm gonna check the other side. They might have bypassed us on our right. Let's cancel that. Okay, there he is. Do see them. About 600. Firing. And target destroyed. I think there's one more. Oh, looks like he's trying to fall back. And let's use the lead. And firing. Target. Alright, re-engage. And firing. He's still up. And firing again. Target destroyed. There he is. Now he's burning. And the enemy has been reduced. So what, about a platoon and a half bypassed us. And what, 50% of our platoon survived. I would say, you know what, we did what we can. And yeah, I really do enjoy the Leopard 1A4. Alright, so I'm not going to go too much into the plan or the tactics. This is an older mission meant for the M60A3, and it was an earlier time of Gunner Heat PC. What disrupted us was the attack in the middle. That kind of screwed up a lot of our plans. We were doing really well up until that point when they came up towards us, and that kind of messed up the plan a bit. At the end, I wasn't really expecting to live through the whole entire mission, but a platoon and a half did bypass us, but what could we do? We were outnumbered. So realistically, we would have other elements behind us as we're delaying the enemy. So, but yeah, this was fun. This was a fun mission. It's one of my favorite missions to do in Gunner Heat PC, and I just wanted to showcase the Leopard 1A4s, and the lead system is really nice. I really do enjoy using the lead in the Leopard 1A4, and it is very satisfying if you can get it right. All right, so the first shot was with our Alpha section wingman right here. So he fired, or we fired a civil round about 2100, and that one hit him right in the center, in the middle right there, which I believe this one did destroy the tank. Went right through the carousel and into the back, so this was a kill. The second one was with our 2IC platoon sergeant, and got a lucky shot right here, but I don't think this one did too much damage. It hit him on the frontal plate, and that was it. And we went back to our Alpha wingman. This one hit him right in the middle, and this one hit, I believe, the extra rounds right there and the engine, and that one hit the back. So this was a good hit. Yeah, so back to our wingman again. This one was stopped at the turret, unfortunately. Oh, he was really lucky. Look at that right there. Let's see how that... Oh, okay, so it did hit the where the smoke launchers are at. So then this is where our plan kind of got messed up a bit when they came down the middle. So we adjusted, and we hit this tank right here. This one, I believe, did immobilize his tank and hit him in the middle, hit him at the back, and I do believe it hit the extra shells as well too. And unfortunately, this T-72 hit us right down the middle, hit where the loader's at and into the back, and that was it. Yeah, pretty straightforward glass cannon. So at this point, the AI took over, the platoon sergeant, and he fired a sable round right into the middle of this T-72 right here. Hit the, I believe, the gunner, and it did hit through the turret, but it didn't do too much to the tank. Okay, so we were really lucky here. So this T-72 did hit our Leopard right here, but it was stopped right there. Wow. It was crushed into the thin armor surface and stopped by the whole roof. Really lucky. And again, this one was stopped at the turret, so no joy right here. Yeah, so our AI took over the platoon sergeant's tank, hitting, looks like a hit on top. You can see the, wow, look at that. You can see the actual, the round hitting through right there. Yeah, so no joy on this tank. And then we came back and finished off this tank, and we hit him right in the center mask, in the turret, and into the crew. And then last but not least, I'm not going to go through everything here, but we did hit the EMPs right here. All right, so over here we did engage and destroyed the platoon and a half right here. This one hit the rear, and with our saber round, we did hit into the middle of the turret and damaged the crew inside. And then we found the other platoon on the right side, which we were able to engage and destroy right here. This one hit right through the middle, went right through the autoloader and destroyed it. This one took quite a while. It was probably because it was at an angle, and so this one kind of deflected right off to the left. Second one was a little bit lower, hit the lower part of the tank, didn't do too much. And the last one, we aimed it a little higher to the middle, and this one hit right through into the autoloader. And that was the last hit. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this video and mission. The purpose of this was really to try out the Leopard 1A4s and also to practice good tactics and engagements. And so I think we did what we can on this one, and this is Gunner Heat PC, and it is still a work in progress, and I do look forward to seeing more. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.